Hello guys, so this video is going to be a short version of one of my previous videos. I want to see how y'all like it. If y'all like it, great. So we're going to start this off with a very simple health script. So if we go into our health script right now, it's very blank. If we do a private, we'll do health percentage, and then we'll have health slider. This is so this way I can have two different values for the percentage range for text as well as health slider value. And so what we'll do from there, I'm actually going to do this as a I'm going to show you how to do three of them. We're going to do a percentage right here, a health slider, and then this image right here will actually increase and it'll do like this little, let me just click on it. So if you're at full health, this is how it'll look. If you're at zero health, this is how it'll look. And this will basically change based on the values of that. So let's just dive right on in. We are going to be using Unity Engine.ui as well as TextMesh Pro. If you were not using TextMesh Pro, instead of doing TextMesh Pro UGUI like you'll see me doing, you'll just do a regular text component. So we're going to do a serialized field, and we're going to do a TextMesh Pro UGUI. This will be health amount, or actually I need to do, there we go. Next one will be serialized field image, and this will be health image. And then we're going to do one more, which will be slider, health slider. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a start, because we need the health percentage to equal 100. And the next thing we want to do is we're going to say, okay, so the reason why I'm getting an error here, because I already have something called health slider, so I'm just going to change this to a capital H. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to say health amount dot text equals health percentage dot toString, and then we're going to say we actually need to say health amount dot, wait, is that the health image? That's what it is. Health image dot fill amount equals health percentage divided by 100. We're going to do the same thing for the health slider, capital H, dot value equals health percentage divided by 100. And so that's pretty much it for the first step. We're going to go ahead and do a public void damager. We're going to do a float, and we're going to say damage, and then we're going to come in here, drop that in there, and we're going to say health percentage minus equals damage. If health percentage is less than or equal to 0, we're going to just simply die. Or actually, I'm going to go ahead and do this properly, so this way it's not like, what the hell? We'll say game over. We're going to do one more. That's going to be if health percentage is above 100. We're going to say health percentage equals 100. Now for this one, I'm going to do something a little extra. Because we don't ever want the health to go below 0. Earlier we already set these values, so we can just come over here, drop those down there, private void, game over. And like if we had extra game over text or we wanted to load a scene, this is where we would load it. I'm focusing only on health, so I'm going to save this. We're going to come into our damager script, and this script will be attached to your enemies, hazards, things like that. So the first thing we're going to do is a serialized field, and this will be health script, and this will be called health script because that sounds good. We're going to do an on trigger enter, and we're going to do if other.gameObject.tag equals player. Then we're going to say health script dot damager, and we're going to need one more value in here, so this will be a public float, and this will be called damage amount, and we're going to pass in the damage amount just like so. So we're going to have to do a few things in here. If we click on our player, you need to make sure that this is tagged as player, as a capsule collider, not as a trigger. We're also going to need a couple temp hazards, and this will actually be temp health because I'm going to show you something kind of cool. So we have this. Make sure that this has a boss collider and it is a trigger. Now normally your character would have a rigid body, so you wouldn't need to add this. I'm adding this so this way it works. And as you can see for the temp health, this is the exact same. Only difference is that this is going to be -10. The hazard will straight up be 10. And we need to select both of these and drag our temp player onto here. We're then going to grab our temp player because now we need the health amount, health image, and health slider. So the health amount will be this text component. We can see that the slider is going to be right here. And then we have the image, which will be right here. Now this game over text, I was showing someone earlier on that. I'm not going to do that this time. Instead we're going to look right up here. So once I hit play, this should all populate, and it does. That is good. We're then going to click on the hazard, and we're going to hit the player a couple times. As you can see, that is going down. We will then click on the health and do that a couple of times and see that that is going back up. It never goes above 100, and if we do this, it will not go below 0. That will do it for this tutorial. Hope this helped y'all out, and see y'all next time.